It's Independent Venue Week, and we are Casino Improv here, chatting about what we miss about the real world and all of its gigs and all of its marvels, on behalf of the old courts. So, yeah, we want to just get our heads together and try to figure out how to make the Zoom world that we've all been inhabiting for such a long while now a lot more like the real world. So, Jacob, what do you miss about your gigging self?
So I suppose I miss this from doing the gigs and attending gigs. Is I often, because if I see any speck of free time, I will fill it with something else. So I'm often rushing to get to said venue, going, God, I've got to be there in 20 minutes, and I usually haven't had tea. So what I miss is running in to the old courts at like 10 minutes before we're supposed to be there, with some piping hot chips and baked beans that I've got from the chippy around the corner, and only having 5 minutes to eat them. So burning the top of my mouth off as I shovel baked beans into my mouth. That is what I miss.
I might go back an episode and change mine as well. The thing that I miss is then stealing a third of Jacob's piping hot beans and chips.
Yeah, I'm not feeding myself. I'm feeding the group.
Yeah, I think there is an extended experience as well here of the rest of the group also being different levels of like unsurprised, surprised that it's happened again, just like accepting that this is Jacob as a person, questing to possibly see what we can do to make Jacob better. So I think it's a whole like group experience of Jacob running in with chips and beans at the last second.
I would agree that like Jacob coming in whilst we're all setting up, and him just being sat at the back in the dark, just shoveling away to get through it, is standard. If nothing else, like it's not an occasional thing. It's what happened. It's like me trying to fix the lights to like that would happen every week, and it'd be me clicking through the settings, going yes, it's there. So, I think is it still reacting to sound? Okay.
You sounded very professional.
I think we should maybe expand this into all our pre-show rituals, because you're on the lights a lot. Usually it's me and Jess talking about the placement of tables and chairs. Is that a good place for a table? I don't know. Should we try a table over here? Should we try a table over here?
What's odd is like
it's pre-show rituals.
It's almost never the same, the setup for the chairs, despite the fact that I've taken pictures of how it looks when it's fine, to be able to go like, we can use this next time.
Fine is good, but let's go for better.
Along with the chips and beans, another pre-show ritual is arriving and realizing I didn't get the memo for what we were all supposed to wear, and so and everyone else wearing checkered shirts, and I'm there going, "Oh, good," in my floral little number.
And invariably, I have accounted for that and brought one of my many shirts of whatever the style is of the week, and I'm just like, Jacob, just put this one on. Just take it.
Just my every show photo, I inevitably look like I'm wearing my dad's clothes.
I like that Jacob is like the starlet of this, and he just turns up and gets given the clothes to wear.
Have you met him?
I believe that this is also, so after a very, very successful charity trip to the charity shop, Becky came back with the group spandex, and I think it was like a unitard for running for the nation of Brazil. So I like to think that anybody who hasn't like shown up in whatever uniform we decided in the group chat that morning has to then wear the Brazilian latex.
Yeah.
Spandex.
Latex.
That's a latex.
That's a
Ooh, baby. Brazilian
often,
latex. Don't search it.
Becky often comes in with bizarre purchases. I would say that was Becky's thing, is like, oh, look, I have a stylophone with a dinosaur on it that's been glued on. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, I could tell, I always arrive trying to get it as many minutes past 6 as possible so I don't have to pay for parking. But also like, oh, there's a mobile storage unit that is the boot of my car. Which, is currently in that state right now. I don't know why I'm looking at it like Just
Looking
out
at
the
the car,
window.
remembering when you could drive to places like.
Mhm.
Oh, God,
Ah.
I remember. I also think so. Just to round it all up as well, doesn't the idea of us all eating off of Jacob's plate just make you feel a little bit grossed out now?
Yeah, a little bit.
In the world we're sort of
Yeah.
living in?
I'm fortunate enough that I would have never done that because I've always gone to Subway
I was
because
going to say,
I forgot to make me tea.
can we all just also secretly admit that we all have done that many times, is rocking with a Subway or a Chippy or,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm sorry. I know we're probably wildly over time, but I am going to call something out here. Jacob, you still do it, right? We will. Many times we have been like 3 minutes to a live stream for
Mhm.
Woodsker, which is our online show, which you should definitely check out.
Mhm.
And Jacob be like, just a second, comes back with a Zoom lolly. Or a fruit
Always
passion
a
lolly
nice lolly.
that he has,
Or-
then has to eyeball the camera. He then deep throats it as quickly as he can in that 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Thanks for Peter watching him. I don't like it.
So maybe to finish it off, maybe what we've discovered here is my actual pre-show ritual is either to burn my mouth or freeze my mouth.
Uh-huh.
Extreme temperatures.
Ah, interesting.
Now, whenever you watch any of our online shows, you can decide from the way in which he is playing the state of Jacob's mouth.